Rogue is fun. Rogue is fun. Druid is like sometimes fun, but sometimes not fun. Okay, we're at in Shadow Weaver, both pretty good. I guess we'll go with the higher numbers. Apothecary can be good. It's very inconsistent though. I had a deck last patch where that thing was the carry. Ooh. And you can see how high the ambush win rate is. Ambush is really, really good. But Smug Senior is just also really, really good. If you really want to build more aggressive, Ambush is probably the better card. Smug Senior is just so good at what it is, but Ambush is also so good at what it is. Man. I don't know. We'll go with the Smug. Oh. Oh, it's brutal. Here's the 12-0 Druid. Double Wing Guardian. Double Emerald. Damn. Oh yeah, you guys don't see it. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah. Kitty Cat or Miscreant? I don't know, actually. I haven't had this choice this patch. Lackeys seem really, really good right now. And honestly, Reborn, it's like... Reborn's hit or miss. Lackeys are not. I mean, they still are, but not as much. Tyrant. Okay, we're getting like a... I mean, we're getting a pretty sick, slow rogue right now. Is it Og ever better than... You see it's higher rated. I don't know. I really like Plaguebringer. See, the win rates are actually close. Og in this kind of deck is... Guardian Og specifically is really good too, though. It's tough. Og is actually... I don't know, it's like Og is more flexible, but Plaguebringer is just the best card you can ever have in certain situations, right? It kind of depends on if you're going to get other hard removal, and that's just something we don't know yet. Plaguebringer is more unique. Take the more unique card, I guess. Take another Shadow Weaver, I think. I'm surprised this is that much higher. Orc's been kind of disappointing for me, honestly. Variety is nice. Freeze is... nice. Orc is good with Plaguebringer, actually. I'm gonna take it because of the Plaguebringer. I think otherwise I would not. Sword is okay. We should probably take the Og though. Yeah, Wander is fine. Ooze isn't bad either. Whelp is really good. Or I take the Spy Mistress. I don't think we want Silence, right? Substitute has a really high win rate because you only pick it when you have a bunch of spell damage stuff. We have no spell damage stuff though. So one Cold Blood is probably fine. I don't think I skip Wand Thief for pretty much anything. Augur would be good, obviously, but... probably Vile Fiend over Crusader. Crusader is fine. We already have 2 5s though, so... Securing the early game more important. Do we ever... Is it ever Bamboozle? That's a higher win rate, actually. I haven't really played with Bamboozle at all, honestly. So it could be really good, it could be really bad. Probably just take the 3, but I don't know. I kind of want to try it, honestly. I think it's close enough that we can just try it. Let's try it. I'm not sure that it's right, but I'm not sure that's wrong either, so. Alright. Skystalker's fine. Trail can be good, but it's inconsistent. Cable Rat should be more consistent. Vagrant is really good. Yeah, I want Vagrant. I've had too many rogue decks that don't have Vagrant in them, and you're always really sad that you don't have it. We'll go for Burglar. Second Cold Blood. Actually, we have enough dragons that Flyfish is potentially relevant. It's not that I would hate having 2 Cold Bloods, though. I almost want to try this double Cold Blood. Like, there's things we could do with, like, Lake Thresher, too. Let's try having 2 Cold Bloods. I'm not sure if it'll be too much or not. Okay, 2 Cold Bloods and Eviscerate probably is too much, unfortunately, but... Alright. Well, kind of forced to take Rap Golem. Forced to take Vagrant, okay. This kind of sucks. All of a sudden our deck is way too heavy and out of balance with, like, ugh. These are really good cards, but our deck is janky now. But a really good deck can get away with being janky sometimes. Brain Freeze is the better card, but we could really use a sticky minion for all this stuff. It's not that important for that. This should just be really good. It's almost unneeded, but I mean, I would rather pick a higher tempo card, but these cards aren't even that much higher tempo. So we'll take this. My Fish Flanger gives us stuff to do. It might be the 1-drop here. What was the run before this one? We went 6. We kind of threw the last game though, so we could have gone further maybe, but probably not that much further. Games were a struggle with that deck. But yeah. And we got puzzle boxed anyway, so honestly our misplay might not have even mattered. But, you know. I mean, we have so much value, right? We should just be able to take the 1-drop. We wanna, it makes it more certain that we can activate our Miscreant and stuff also. Probably Toxin Blade over Shavara. Shavara would be good. The Toxin Blade is just good. Really good. And I think it's really good in this deck too. Yeah. Okay. The last few picks ended up being kind of filled in some of the weaknesses of the deck. Our turn 4 is really bad. But that's the only weak turn in the entire deck, is turn 4. Every other turn is really good. How many wins will this deck go? I mean, if it wasn't this meta, this would be a 12 for sure, I think. In this meta, it's not certain.
None can escape my fury.
You can never say a deck's gonna go 12 because you can always just get absolutely memed in this meta. I don't think this could be okay on curve, but it's a risk that I don't think we need to take in this deck against a warrior at 0-0. How often do I play warrior when it comes up? Never. Almost never. never say never, but close to never. We didn't have to do this, we could have just daggered also. Might have been better actually. Depends on what we draw. There's a fair chance discover last. There's a fair chance this just trades out with the axe like this, but that's fine. I think that's a good outcome, honestly. Okay. He thought this could attack. It was pretty clear off how his mouse moved that he thought this thing could attack. I have bad news for you, sir. Yeah. Grip trainer shit. I have to find the grip trainer. Where did I put this thing? The downside of streaming with the lights off is that you can't find anything very easily. Well, I will look in a second.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Okay. This doesn't feel great, but it's okay. Let me look. So I found the hard grip trainer. I have an easy one and a hard one. I'll use the hard one, I guess. Even though the redemption is supposed to be the easy one, so you get a bonus out of it. Bonus redemption.
Black ice.
This thing's like, I forget how much. This thing's like 120 pounds resistance, I think. The other one's like just like 50. Can't really like fully close it. I mean, I kind of can, but I don't think I should because it's like a little. You can hurt your hand if you try to strain it too much. You got 12 and 2 with Warrior, nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Eviscerate play with this thing existing isn't the best anyway. I think we just drop the 6. We should be fine this game if we just keep playing stuff with having all this value. Like, Warrior just doesn't... I mean, they'd have to, like... The way Warrior beats this kind of thing is Brawl, right? And this is not a game mode where Brawl really exists. He was thinking about attacking. This actually really sucks. We could do an Eviscerate play so that we can actually get a trade out of this thing before it gets wrecked. It's an option. Do we ever actually... This trade's gonna happen anyway, so do we ever just double trade now? Probably, right?
No need to worry.
I guess. It's like, I don't know what we're doing. Like, we could actually even play this right now. But, I don't know. Let's play this. It's the most broken class in this meta. Mage. Mage does everything better than every other class right now, basically. Mage is like, I don't know, Mage is like the third best aggro class. By far the best control class, and it's also the best mid-range class. I don't know, maybe, actually, maybe you would say Rogue is a better mid-range class. That might be, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that statement or not, actually. Yikes. Remember when we were winning this game on value? I mean, we still are, actually. We're gonna have to make this attack. I mean, it feels like Dagger has to happen. This trade, I think, has to happen. It's like, we could play a 6, or we could do, like, 2/2 or 4 plus a Vis. Let's kill this before we accidentally give him a 2/2 with the Eviscerate. I mean, it feels like the 6 is fine. If you go 2/2/2, I kind of like, I do like how it gets this thing out. Because that thing gives you like a really good Plaguebringer target 2 turns from now. Just in case you happen to want it, but I think it's fine.
Now we're cooking.
Vagrant Eviscerate seems good.
In the shadows, I saw something. Go on without me.
Justice is mine.
What now?
Yeah, we just have so much value in this deck, man. Like, we don't even have that big of a curve, but we just have such a crazy level of value between, like, the Smug Senior, the Burglar, the Tyrant, the Rap Golem, the Vagrant, the Miscreant, the Wand Thief. Well. I mean, I was probably gonna do that anyway, but he gets to push some damage. I guess it was worth it. It's probably not getting better for him. Yeah, the scary thing here is we could... I mean, he's trying to kill us. We're not that healthy. One thing our deck doesn't do super well is live. So this could be there could be a world where we take Holy Light over Polymorph here, but... I think it's the pick, actually. Like, even if he plays like a Colossus or something, like, we'll probably get by. What is this? This is like a rush minion, and what was the other discover? The boom squad.
Who's there?
Quickly. You don't take the walks.
Who's there?
Justice is mine.
Not the best spell. We shouldn't die this turn. Like, if you were really scared, you could use this, but I don't think we die. Neither of these cards should be able to go face, so. Warrior needs like a 2-card combo to kill you. They need like Arcanite Reaper plus, you know, some other form of damage.
How about a new life?
He's not playing like he has Deathwing.
Justice is mine.
Would you help
Justice
a
is
weary
mine.
traveler?
There's not much reason to hold back the Battle Mage, but I guess we would want it if it's Deathwing. we may actually do the Daring Escape play. We can get another mage spell.
I'll show you who's boss.
Or not. Oh, it's not a dragon. Well, it was a boom squad, it could have been a dragon. But we didn't know. We didn't know, chat. We didn't know.
Justice is mine.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
The secret. It's not gonna do all that much ever, probably. It's just a scare amount of maybe. It's not like he can even play Ramirity anyway. He's probably just gonna play whatever anyway. Thresher Poison. We do have Thresher Poison. That is true. Only it was when it matters. And we could have had 2 Threshers in Poison. It doesn't really do anything, but okay. We're just gonna give it poison because we need to play something, right? And I don't really wanna... Nah, screw it. We'll do it, chat. We're doing it!
Experiment.
Justice is mine.
I'm up to no good. Me too.
Justice is mine.
I mean, we should be okay. I think we should be safe enough at this health total anyway. Fog.
You're too kind.
much damage do we have? 7,
Quickly.
11, 15. It's unlikely it gives us lethal. If it gave us lethal, if it had a good chance of giving us lethal, I would do it. But actually it doesn't. Okay, scariest thing is he gets a 4-mana weapon and smorks us. Flex on them and evolve Thresher. An excellent strategy. He does smork us. Okay, should be fine. I like how the animation always goes on the wrong side. Or it only does it when your opponent. Anyway. Oh, nice, we actually get the Thresher thing. It would make sense for him to pre-hit the Thresher, but if he does that, he just like, you know, he doesn't have the life total to do that. Boom! It mattered, Chad. It mattered. I think he can see it. No, he didn't concede.
Justice is mine.
Now we evolved the Thresher. We'll find out what the biggest card in his deck is, or we will never find out what the biggest card in his deck is. That is also possible. Okay. I'll be right back in a minute. Don't go too far away, guys. So this is gonna be a really quick queue. I need to be fast. Go, go, go!
Maiev versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
None can escape my fury.
Ah, right on time. I don't know if we keep Rat. I feel like there's other things I want more in this deck. Kind of like both of these things. Perfect.
Overcharged and ready to
Oh my god. Honestly, I forgot this card existed.
Home in the shadows.
It's like, what is the opposite of being on steroids? Like, this thing is like, you know, compared to, what was the 1-mana 1/3 that grew every time you overloaded? It's like the neutered version of that card. Poor thing. I guess we kill it. Since we have the Toxin Blade, I think we're okay just daggering also.
Is mine.
Could be better to keep the stealth and like use the weapon on that thing and then go face. I don't know. It's fine. Let's get this out.
Is mine.
You can't copy the totem. The spell damage totem is particularly frightening. Tunnel Trog, yes. That is the card. Priest if you get the generate. Yep, it's like Priest is really, really good if you can get a good freeze stack, but that's the thing, is like you don't always get a good freeze stack. It's a bit, I mean, mage and priest are both a little bit hit and miss, honestly. Mage is just more consistent though. Honestly, nothing is better than a broken priest though. But you just don't get broken priests that often. That's kind of annoying. I think we start with this. There's a lot of things to play around right now. Okay. We need to do this in case it's freezing. Or... so it could be pressure plate. Not pressure plate. So do we need to kill this? We probably don't. We could just play this. It might be snipe though. And this. So maybe we actually... it is snipe, okay. Oh, we lucked out. I guess we'll eviscerate the totem. So yeah, it's like we could have eviscerated the 2-3, but then if it's we get wrecked by the pressure plate, then I think it's okay how we did it. This guy's overloaded for 4, by the way. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because he did Feral Spirit plus Lightning Bloom. Yeah. It's a lot of overload, I guess. Troublemaker card in Warrior is so good. I mean, I made a Reddit post where I said literally that I singled that card out. I was like, that card should not exist in Arena, period. End of story. I could have said a lot of different cards, but that was the card I chose. And I stand by it. Okay. He's just like, I'm gonna get this spell power draw or I'm gonna leave the game. But he chose leave the game. And it's like, the thing is like, you know, Warrior's crap, so you don't see Troublemaker that often, but every time you see Troublemaker, it's a bad experience. There's no other card. There's no other card I think that's that toxic in the game right now. The closest one I think is Imprisoned Observer.
The forest fights back. None can escape my fury.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe like Soul Mirror too. And Soul Mirror is not... you can at least play around Soul Mirror. Kind of. Let me refresh my memory. What's on the top of all the tier lists?
Job's done.
You had to burn 4 cards to turn it down. That means it's a below average Troublemaker, because the point of Troublemaker is that your opponent can't kill it, and then you just win the game immediately. Yeah, those are like the worst two, I think. In my opinion, those are the worst two. Imprisoned Observer and Troublemaker. Those are, I think, my 2 least favorite cards in the game right now. From an Arena perspective. Have I done any Warriors? I think we did 1. We did 1 or 2. I think we did 2, actually. I had one that had 4 of the Cleave Weapon, which was, it was better than... the Cleave Weapon, they were good, actually. It was just... we had a couple other weapons too that we were just kind of forced into. It was we had too many weapons, so yeah. Just had problems related to that. As you would expect. We had a Gorehell that we picked. We were forced into a Gorehell and then we kept getting offered the Cleave weapon against like 1 mana 1/1s and stuff, and we were like, well, okay. Alright. We got some really good hits though. Alright, this is just a pretty good Plague Bringer. And we still have a poison 2 health guy to kill his existing guy as well. If he scorpions it, we get a value trade, and then he has to swipe our hero power to clean it up. Og Merchant, I guess? Yeah, I think I did 2. I mean, I think Warrior... Yeah, I think we did at least 2. I never got one that was really like a high roll. Like, a high roll warrior would be pretty cool, I think, but we just didn't get one. Both of them. Well, the one that should have been a high roll, it was a high roll by value, but literally all of our high rolling was just a bunch of the same card. So it wasn't as amazing as you would want it to be.
You don't pick the wonks.
Yeah, the question here is like, do we want to play the Shadow Weaver or the Miscreant? Our next turn's gonna suck if we play the Shadow Weaver. And the Miscreant's actually better on board. Kind of.
Justice is mine.
Because I think outside of Troublemaker, outside of that one card, well, and the Cleave Weapon's kind of toxic too, to be honest. But outside of that, Warrior would be a really healthy class in the meta, I think, right now. But it's just that those 2 cards make me happy that it's Dumpster. So.
On the wings of evil.
I don't think we need Deathwing. We'll just take a Twin Tyrant. The thing is, like, if we're Deathwing, we're gonna discard like 6 cards. We're just gonna go 7 into 8, or if he really tries to kill us, I mean, yeah, we could play Smug Senior if we're really scared. I don't think we're that scared. You can go 3 and 4, I guess. I don't know. I think you just play the card. Now he all-ins us. But we have a pretty good potential to get a sick Twin Tyrant to just end the game, basically. And if we don't, we just taunt up and try not to die. That's actually a problem. Because part of the not dying strategy involved doing 6 plus 3. I don't know. It'll probably die. Surely it'll die, right? Kind of need to not with this completely. I mean, if we hit like these 2 exactly, it's really bad. That's bad. Alright. Well, we didn't get the worst 2. Honestly, because of this, we might have actually hit the worst 2. Like, if he has a Wind Guardian now, we're dead. Okay, that's a slow turn. I've never been happier to see an activated Mage Scribe in my life. It's like, ah, yes. Oh my god, he's trading too. What? Excuse me, sir. I would like to remind you that you are the aggro player in this game. I'm not sure if he's aware of that. Oh, I guess we're safe now. Yeah, suddenly it's like there's no pressure on us.
I wonder.
Unless he isn't the aggro player and he just has like 6 Emerald Explorers. And little do we know. We're about to get annihilated. Tyrant just doesn't quite do enough. If it was 5 damage. If Tyrant only dealt 5 damage, it would be great. As is, I think we'll go with the original plan. You could do an evolve if you wanted to, but I think just playing the taunt is fine. We can freeze this big thing that we don't really want to deal with and counter pressure. It's just nice to get the taunt down, just to ensure that we don't randomly die to just a bunch of, well, I guess a bunch of swipes would still kill us, but, you know, lower the chance of us randomly dying to some random BS. Wingardium is just so good. But Wingardium is part of the reason he was debated into thinking that he was favored in this game. So. Let's just see what happens here. We're pretty good at hitting the worst 2 targets.
Black ice.
We're actually really good at hitting the worst 2 targets.
Quickly.
No need to worry.
Fine. We could probably go face. It probably doesn't matter. Alright, well. What is this? This is a 7 drop, right? Yeah. No insanely good evolve still. Let's go face. Just take the lackeys. Keep playing safe, I guess. What is this thing? I don't know. You're supposed to be able to. I feel like you're supposed to be able to hover this thing, but it doesn't show. It shows like the little icon, but I can never tell what the hell it is. This was a, oh, it's a Mage Scribe spell.
I brought enough for everyone.
I'm looking at, this thing. I keep it off normally, but,
Can't win them all.
yeah, like, that was the only discovery he had was the Mage Scribe of it. He had the Wingardium and still played the Mage Scribe. Yeah. Did he? Yeah. That seems... Yeah, he like could have pressured us. He could have continued to pressure us by playing the Wingardium. That would have completely screwed us. Didn't I literally say out loud, like, if he has like a Wingardium, we're completely screwed? I think I said that out loud. But he decided to like burn a Wrath for nothing just to draw 3 cards. I literally said out loud, if he has Wingardium, we're boned.
My fury.
Correction, if he has a Wingardium and plays it, and realizes that, is a 7 mana 6/8 Reborn a good card? Maybe. Should I play this card on curve, or even 1 mana off curve? Because it might have been one off curve, but still. I shouldn't have played this because like he might just get a bluegill and then we'd feel really dumb.
Look what I found.
Or that, I guess. That's a little weird. Do we want a hero power rather than... Probably supposed to play this. We can deal 5 damage with both of these. We really need to. Or we might just... Honestly, this might just be an eviscerate. I don't want to take... Okay. We'll do that. I don't want to give him the orc. Maybe it's fine, honestly. Like, this might be playing too scared. We could, like, do this. We take 6, but we get, like, good trades for it. Or we could just give him the orc anyway. It's probably fine. This is the same thing on board, but he could just ignore it and push. And this thing, probably doesn't get better, right? Okay. We'll see if we can get a Bamboozle on one of these 4 drops.
A little healing goes a long way.
I wonder.
He's just being really annoying right now. Like, forces us to hero power, and we really don't want a hero power this turn. We actually don't have to, you know. It's probably better. Oh, those are like probably the 2 worst lackeys we could get times 2.
Impurity will not be tolerated.
It's not bad. 2 mana, turn your dead minion into a 7/4. That's not bad. How you doing, Vice? Nice.
Astounding.
Then we do another one and we immediately get Doomsayer, right? Oh, let's make the prophecy come true. Oh, that was better than a Doomsayer. Alright, make your worst Unleash double hyena play. You just had to force a win after getting wiped by rolling Fireball and triple Flame Strike. So a standard mage game. A standard versus mage game. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
Probably just play a sticky thing.
I wonder.
Killerino. Take a few Traderinos. We just trade everything, honestly. You force through 3 triple activated animated avalanches. Damn. Why do you trade first? Like, there were trades that made sense, but not that trade. Like, the trade he took just didn't do anything. And not that it didn't do anything, but like, there's, I don't know. Stop trying to rationalize it. Start with this one. Silence might be good.
You don't pick the ones.
Never skip thinking!
One off lethal, right? Seven in hand.
Think.
Just rip cold blood. Just rip cold blood. It's not bad. I mean, it's not cold blood, but it's useful. Do we even need to kill? I feel like we don't even need to kill this thing, to be honest.
We'll be fine.
The threat of counter pressure just doesn't really exist right now. He doesn't know, chat. Okay, he actually knows. He knows, chat.
Well played. Justice is mine.
It's probably a pack tactics, actually. It might have actually been a, that might have actually been a mind game well played. And he was thinking, haha, I'm gonna get double pack tac. I'm gonna get like double smug senior. You're never gonna get through all this taunt. And it's like, yeah, nope. Nope. Did you ever show the 12-0 TOS mage deck? I don't believe so. We saw a 12-0 TOS priest deck. Oh wait, what was it? No, it wasn't a priest deck, it was a druid earlier. And the perpetrator was immediately banned.
Job's done.
Why did I say the word priest, chat? Should have not said the word priest. Three Azure Explorer, 2 Firebrand. It's actually for a 12-0, it doesn't seem like that. Doesn't seem like that insane of a deck. It's definitely strong. But yeah, Azure Explorers are pretty good. We may want the 4-3 because we know he's gonna have a 2-5, right? Yeah.
In the shadows.
Spell synergy and power. Yeah. It's fine. Oh, this Holy Nova is going to be brutal, actually.
Black eye justice is mine.
How many wins we got? 1 billion. On this run? Or... Maybe a Druid quit after Firebrand at 8-0. Sounds about right. It's kind of problematic. There's a world where you just can't kill that thing because, yeah. I don't know. I also feel like not killing it isn't that productive.
Justice is mine.
Killing it doesn't feel that productive either, but I mean, whatever. If you don't kill it, he could copy it. So he gets like 4 of them. But now he can copy it and gets 3 of them. So he just gets a 7-drop now. Surely nothing bad happens. I mean, honestly, that's about as good as we could have hoped. If we can get this Thresher Poison combo, I don't think we can. We have to use the Poison right now, but that would be sick. Trying to look like there's no cute way to do this, I don't think. If we had 1 more mana, there would be cute things we could do.
Swiftly.
The cute play would be like give it to this, but I don't think it's relevant. It means you have like a poison that has 1 less health. Just doesn't seem to matter that much. If you're asking how many wins are on my account, I don't know. I probably have like, what do I have right now? Like, I don't even know, like 9,000? I have to check. It might be like 11,000 actually.
Count your blessings, mates.
Okay, so Rush Thresher seems pretty good right now. Not gonna lie. I think we hit this one.
Justice is mine.
Just if you could give this up. We had the option. We could have given this up to give this 1 more health to be safer to Holy Nova, but I don't think that's a good play. If he gets Ripple, we're so boned actually. Never ripple. Could've gotten a Nova though.
Justice is mine.
Nice set of pings in Zaraku. Zaraku? Playing the Warlock class. Oh look, a 2 damage AoE, what's the price? Pretty cool deck. We just had we had a 6-win Warlock. We had like a Rafam, which was good more often than it trolled, which was nice, but you know. We usually have to dagger if we want to get through. I guess so. Kind of sucks. Having the dagger up is nice, I guess. It's just like, we need to play the Vagrant now or else we can never play it.
Justice is mine.
Bomb's still a good taunt. Its win rate is absolutely trash. It's because, like, legendaries are just... You get, like, multiple legendaries, it's good, but, like... There's just so many... There's so many bad legendaries that, like, you just get trolled. So we just rip Holly. I was like thinking like tempoing this, but yeah, we might as well go for it, right? Yeah, actually, it's probably better. Swipe is okay, I guess. I don't even think we play it, but it's alright to have. Full blood this. Let's make a taunt Yeti. Please let us not lag out. Yeah, swipe, it's like, I mean, I'm not that upset, but not what we want. It's just, it's okay. I have to. You're gonna make me.
I wonder.
I guess. Excuse me, sir. I think this is illegal. I mean, we have swipe though, so. I'm fairly certain this is like breaking the Geneva Convention or something. We can just swipe now, right? It doesn't really matter at this point. It's like so much healing that it doesn't actually do anything, so... Sure, this thing needs more attack. No!
Submit, heretic.
What an ass. That is not allowed. Imagine a priest not being able to deal with a 15 attack minion.
Justice is mine.
No, I don't think that's what he needed. Well played.
Well played.
Who's there?
Boom! 2 hits from a minion. Easy clap. Renew into Plague. Oh god. Yeah, because like, even like Soul Mirror wouldn't really do it. Renew Soul Mirror or heal might have put him out of range though. Would have been close. Because I did the math and I think pretty sure Soul Mirror wasn't enough, but
My head.
Renew plus Soul Mirror might have actually been just enough.
None can escape my fury.
And then we would actually lose. Because he would just kill us. I feel like against Mage, this isn't that likely to do all that much. This is just a really good card on coin. Do I? I don't have Keck L enabled. I need to enable Keck L. Is that better Twitch or Franker Face? See one on better Twitch. I don't know if that's it. I bet it's... I bet the one people use is on Franker Face. That's a good one. Yeah, this one's more popular. What emote needs to die now?
What have they done to me?
Of course. He plays win the game card.
I have trained for days.
If we get rid of Omega Lil eating an eggplant, no one uses it anymore. As great as an emote as it is, no one uses it. No one uses Papegaphone. Actually, we still have Papeg. No one, actually, legitimately, no one uses Papeg. Let's get rid of Papeg. Okay, Papeg is gone. Alright. Alright, now we have Kekel. We have almost too much removal, like we can almost clear. We could like just kill this off if we wanted to. I was originally planning on fishy flyering. Save the coin. Maybe we'll still do this. I don't know. Because I feel like if we do like, if we use all our tempo options there, this doesn't feel that, doesn't actually feel that efficient. Aha, they never expect. No. It could have been worse. Not that much worse, but it could have been worse.
Think. Justice is mine.
We'll try to be cheeky and save some health here, I guess. And then surely nothing bad happens. Well, that would have happened either way. So our cheekiness worked out. Nice. Kinda need to brain freeze or something this turn because we're gonna die. We can do 6-drop brain freeze. Alternative options like flyer, freeze, but we're not really freezing anything.
I brought enough for everyone.
I mean, I guess we play Vagrant and hope nothing bad happens, right? Hope it doesn't go bad. Explorer into bad. Not a sheep. An above expected outcome. Oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Still dead? Still dead, I see. Yes. Still very dead. Huh. That is a tragedy. What is the play where we don't die? I see a play where we die, and I see another play where we die. I don't know. I guess this is the...
Is it cold in the shadows?
This is the maybe, I don't know. We don't die this turn. We die next turn. Very good sheep sound. Why, thank you. I've trained hard. Long and hard. To make all the animal noises. Freezes it again.
In the shadows, I saw something.
Business is booming!
Who's there?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it just doesn't matter what we do. We're just waiting for him to draw lethal damage or have enough time to get lethal damage. Meanwhile, trying to slow him down as much as possible. Here's the combustion. I know. Oh, Malagos Flame Strike, right? That seems necessary. Do we win the game with Twin Tyrant? Not exactly. We win the game, period. Not exactly. It's a nice card, I guess.
Justice is mine.
A little something I whipped up.
Surely he kills us by now. Oh, he still can't kill us. It's like, why won't you kill us? Kill us! Kill us!
Justice is mine.
-1, Tech W. You mean +1? +1 L. We can actually kill that. So if he gets the 2/4, just get the 2/4. And that was a great result. Maybe the mage never draws a spell, even though he has Ysera. He finally killed us with a Scorpid, eh? Oh, Penflinger. Alright, alright.
Smart moves. I concede.
He actually didn't even kill us that turn. I'm not sure if I don't think we would have won anyway. If we could have really abused the fact that he had absolutely no burn whatsoever. We could have done some things differently, but I don't think we win anyway. Because we could have done something where we just went down to like 4 health or something, and just got like a really strong pressure on him. But I mean, I don't think we ever get there.
Maiev versus Jaina.
You asked for it. None can escape my fury.
This would be our turn 3 play, which I think is worth it actually. Turn 3 we We coin this on 2. Yeah, this is perfect. Like turn 1 this, turn 2 this, turn 3 Lackey, Brain Freeze. He should be completely off board, and we should have some value too. I think on coin this is our best possible opening. Maybe if you replace one of these with a Wand Thief, that would be ideal. If he's just double pinging our 1-drop, dude, we get so far ahead. They're not exactly. This might be good. This is not what we wanted. You could pressure with it now. Since he didn't do anything, I guess we just play this. We will be able to evolve a 1-attack 3-drop at some point. Don't need to do it now.
You here for the tour?
Huh?
Evil is fun! Ha! Easy!
Whoops.
I mean, it's mirror, right?
3 kills. Well played.
It's not bad. It's actually not bad. Alright, well. Wasn't sure if I was gonna play that, but okay. Draw a random Bamboozle from your deck. Nice.
What makes something
Oh. Alright, right or left? What are you feeling, chat? Right or left? Dude, so easy. So freaking easy.
justice is mine.
You knew he would pick the gross monster, right? He's like, okay, I don't mind if the gross monster dies, right? Like, come on.
Justice is mine.
Who's gonna want to see that thing live longer?
You fight me.
Ah.
Get burned. Turn it up.
Really annoying, actually.
Bullseye.
Alright, that's actually not so bad now. I was honestly just like, I wanted to go face because I was hoping it would be not... Hoping it would be a face secret, whatever it was, just so that it wouldn't... Just that we would have the freedom to play a minion here. 'Cause it would have felt pretty bad to have to Toxin Blade. It wouldn't have felt that bad, but... Heck W. He has to kill that too, because otherwise we get 2 turns instead of 1. Bamboozle's been pretty good for us, actually. Just play the thing. You could have done Thresher +1/+1. It's also fine. Lets us keeps our flexibility though. Lets us play our 7-drop, which is always nice. We can do both of these and still play a polymorph if we happen to get it. Swing and a miss. It's just counter. Person's name, I hate you all. Nice, nice. What's not? Anyway, how you doing? This turn's a little weird. I guess we just do these. So we could have done Dagger Cold Blood or Dagger Brain Freeze. Nice. He actually wasn't dead on board, but he was dead in spirit, and that's what matters, right? W. Don't have to beat the deck, you just beat the player. But then we also had lethal enhancement.
You asked for it. None can escape my fury.
We are in mage territory now. We in mage territory, boys. A little side rubbers peeling off my mouse. Unlucky. I like this mouse. This mouse was like $20 on Amazon. Hey Hearthstone, any big plans for this holiday weekend? No.
You don't pick the one, silly.
For me, like I can even travel during the week now. So honestly, like the holiday weekend just means like it just means hotels are more expensive. It's like I'm just gonna like, and also like I prefer to stream more on the weekends when I don't have to work. Like I'd rather work from a hotel room, honestly. So like honestly, like I think I probably will do a short trip in the next week or 2 weeks. I need to anyway because I actually want to do I have a hotel promo. But yeah, like I'm just gonna travel. I'm gonna do my Labor Day trip like a week from now, probably. Either this coming week or the next week. Probably the next week. I need to see like beach hotels are probably cheaper now. The problem is I've been avoiding the beach because of you know, COVID. So which I think has been a good decision.
You don't pick the one, silly.
Hog. But yeah, they must be getting cheaper now. September, so. Yeah, coin ping, kill everything. Seems about reasonable, right? It's actually because I mean, I was looking at the breakdown by county and stuff, and my area actually got hit really hard in the beginning, like back in March. But now all of the cases in the state are basically where the beaches are. So it's like it's pretty bad. It's not like Florida bad, but it's pretty bad there. It's basically, and it's as bad there as it was for us in March. So it's like, why would I go to that part of the state if I could avoid it? Surely nothing bad happens. So the last little, I did like a weekend trip. That time I did the weekend, but I went out in the middle of nowhere where there were like no cases at all, so it was like, that was nice. Went to restaurants and stuff for the first time since literally March. Nice, we got the poly out of them. That's what I was hoping. I did the Skystalker because I thought it had the better chance of baiting the polymorph. Do we need to do the Rap Golem now? Just to like have more, because this has a risk of him just ignoring it is the problem, or this is harder to ignore. Maybe.
I wonder.
Feels reasonable. Seen the airports are empty. Tempted to plan a trip to Hawaii. Yeah, I mean, it was really cheap back in the beginning. Last time I checked, the flights weren't actually that cheap. Because they've lowered the supply of flights, so it's not actually that cheap anymore. Or that was the case last time I checked. But, yeah, I mean, would be nice. I need I've been thinking more about like domestic travel locations because for obvious reasons not gonna be going internationally for a while. I wonder if he knows this is gonna give him a polymorph or something.
In the shadows, I saw something.
The fires of vengeance.
Justice is
I want to go to Guam. To Guam. Guam is like, I mean, Guam's like even further than Hawaii, right? That must be like from here that's probably like a 10-hour flight or something. Probably can't go direct either, so it's like, probably a pain in the ass to get there. Might have to go through Hawaii even. I want to go out in that part of that, like the Polynesian island area, like that, at some point. And Guam's the one where you don't need a passport, right? So that would be why. I think we have like 1 or 2 other islands out there at least. The good old leave 16 damage up from your opponent play. Excellent strategy. The Mr. Nomurgon, thanks for the follow.
justice is mine.
Sinister Strike lethal. Juicy. Juiciest of lethals. I have to check though. I haven't checked in a while. Let me see. I was thinking like I might go to Denver too. Oh no, flights are still are actually cheaper than they were last time. I think I checked in between the waves when people were like really optimistic, and then yeah, because like I can fly to Los Angeles for 138 across the country for 138. That's dirt cheap.
None can escape my fury.
That's like a flight in 2 weeks. Yeah, even flying like Frontier Spirit is like 140, 150. A good airline or a better airline is like less than 200 still. So yeah, that's cheap. Orc Plaguebringer is a decent combo, but I don't think we keep it. Let me see. What would it cost to fly to Guam? $2,000. Oh, that's not good. There's a government travel restriction. That makes it harder too. Where is it? It's like, yeah, I have to go multiple stops. You have to go... Yeah, one of them goes through Honolulu. I'm gonna have to look at some point, because, like, this must be a really good time to use, like, travel points on this kind of stuff. How much is Honolulu? Pretty expensive. Yeah, probably be a really good time to use points. And if I go Honolulu to Guam, so if I try to do this in 2 separate trips... Honolulu to Guam, non-stop, is a $2,200 flight. What the fuck? Excuse me. Guam is just like, nah, we don't want you people. It's $600 if you wait until November. Eh. Guam's like, nah, we're not dealing with you. You damn tourists. We don't want your kind here. I should have not taken that trade. I don't know. It's like if you take this value trade, you're playing to swipe like really, really hard, right? It's a little risky. I didn't really want to play the orc and just give him like the hero power and trade value. He had the swipe, so good thing we didn't do the other play. Yeah, $2,000. It's just it's like if you really want to, but yeah, that's gonna deter like pretty much everyone. Nice. Feels like Cold Blood on this guy is pretty good. Just try drafting Warrior again. No troublemaker. Yeah. Tragedy. More swipes. The best kind of swipe. Multiple of them. The good old strategy of just draft a million swipes and kill the opponent. It's almost not even good, but...
Listen, you brats.
Really crappy turn from us. We don't even get the Bamboozle if he just plays a 7-drop. Okay. That's beautiful, actually. Oh! 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 Oh, that was dirty. Probably better, right? Rap Golem he could answer, and I don't actually want him to play answers this turn.
Justice is mine.
I want him to play on board so we get a Twin Tyrant. Wow, double trade. Alright, I mean that's a Twin Tyrant.
Justice is mine.
see what he gets. Don't care.
I can't win them all.
Full round trip to Hawaii is like $4.59, where from like depends on from where, like what's LAX to Honolulu. LAX to Honolulu is like 500 from Denver. Yeah. I mean, crazy, like it's actually I haven't looked that much honestly. It's pretty high, right?
Maiev versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
None can escape my fury.
It goes down. If you go further out, it's like more in the 300 range. I tend to, when I fly, I like to just get really good deals, so I book things like months in advance if I have to. Used to be really expensive. Used to be over 1,000. Really? I know. I mean, I used to like. I haven't really been paying attention to it for a while, but like I mean, I still get like do like credit card stuff, but it's like so I've spent some time looking around, you know, reward point forums, and a lot of people use reward points to go to. It's a really good use of reward points is going to Hawaii, because yeah, like the point values is really high. I think it's like you use United points, and it's like you get a round trip for like 50, 60k, or it might even be 40k, which is like pretty good value if it's gonna cost like thousands, you know. Like I think it's like 40k from LAX or something. I don't remember. It's been too long. Part of the calculation, like it depends. There's all these different. It's all too complicated. I don't remember. It was a really good deal from like from East Coast. I'm on the East Coast. Like from East Coast to Hawaii, you didn't pay that much more in points than doing West Coast to Hawaii, even though it's like an extra 5 hours of flying. So we would. It's a good deal for us. We'll see if we get a useful lackey. We did get a useful lackey. So we'll use the useful lackey. If we didn't get a useful lackey, we just play this. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in California and like always be like, Mom, can we go to Hawaii? She's like, fuck that, no. It's too expensive. You think we're made of money? But we want to go to Hawaii. We have beaches here. Why aren't these beaches good enough? Yeah, all our vacations would be super like, we just drive places, you know? Which is cool enough. We overdid it. Like, when I was like, relatively younger, like between like, I guess like 8 to 12, we kind of overdid it though, and then I made us like, where we didn't want to do it anymore, and we stopped. Guess we play this. Crappy. I mean, we could like bamboozle this, but I guess we just give this up. I don't know. I don't particularly want to leave this thing up. It's not that scary in Paladin. I mean, it's not like... Who really cares about spell damage in Paladin? Unless he has the 6/6 and then you lose the game immediately. Just sucks that we don't have a better play with Eviscerate. So if we had to play with Eviscerate, this turn would be very easy.
Quickly. Justice is mine.
I don't know. Feels really crappy. At least he can't go wide, so if his only play is to go wide, we win. But if he has just an ogre, we are kind of boned, actually. At least we have a Wrap Golem, though. So we're not that boned. Yeah. Because of the Wrap Golem, we're kind of safe. It's just... I don't know. Doesn't feel that great. Anyway, actually, I might as well check. Where can I fly that's not? Do I go back? Google Flights, it's hard to go back to the map. Where do we go to the map? Ah, here it is. Explore more destinations. Yeah, like Denver must be cheap, right? I want to go to Denver. Everywhere's cheap. Vegas is $35. Oh wait, no, I'm going from LAX. Hold up, I need to change this. Denver is 77, Jesus. That's cheap. Vegas is 110. Okay. Hey Adam. Thanks for the raid. I could go to Florida and catch COVID, that's another option. Alright, let's get this dude rolling. Value Paladin, eh? Give a shout out to Adam. He plays a bunch of, he plays like mostly Battlegrounds, I think, right now. So, and some variety, I think, so you can check him out. He's a long time mod of this channel. Let's see, so if we can keep this up, it's really nice. How you doing, Adam? I'll rip this thing. This is one of the spells. Apathy. Wave of my personality, eh? Yeah. We can go 4-2-2. Or we can dagger also. The scarabs are 1/1s, right? They're 1-drops, so this turns it into a 4. That's pretty good, right? Still has taunt, so should be fine. I probably thought we would have used an Eviscerate if we had it, but we couldn't combo the Eviscerate easily, so we could combo it, but we couldn't. We didn't have a good tempo play with it, I should say. Duolingo is telling me to learn Russian. No. Maybe later. You just can't wait to move into a new place. Nice, nice. Yeah. Next year, I think I'll be moving into a new place. I was supposed to move this year, but then I just didn't. Forced me to do kettlebell exercises, eh? Why does this guy keep playing Steward of Scrolls, by the way? Guy's like, Azure Drake! Hug! What do I do? Actually, I did biceps yesterday, so I should not do biceps. We'll do... Let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. It's very awkward, hold up. I'll figure out how to do this in my chair. I might just have to stand up. Do we need the dagger? I mean, the dagger would be nice. Come on, I just clean up little dudes so that... I don't know, let's see what we get off of this. So we just get an Arcane Explosion and this turn gets very easy. Okay, this turn is not very easy. If we had like a Fan of Knives, we could draw for it. So we'll take that though. See, I don't know. We probably just lose this no matter what, right? I don't think like trading is even gonna... I mean, trading makes it more awkward for him. Yeah, we'll try to protect it, I guess. Anyway. Sit forward in the chair. Oh yeah, that's how we do it. New place will have room for your gym and workout equipment? Nice. Someday I'll probably have a gym. Someday. I just have like a random kettlebell and stuff like that. So most of my gym equipment is in the channel points menu. I only got this kettlebell because of the whole COVID thing. It would be nice to have it. That's not bad. Yeah. I just figured unless we did like everything in our power to save it, we were gonna lose that thing. That's fine. Yikes. Foggies. Go, discard a whole deck. Go! That's how to win gloriously. You have a pull-up bar, 2 benches, an Olympic barbell, and maybe 700 pounds of weights. Down. I was thinking I might buy a barbell here, just because like, I don't know. It'd be a bit clunky, but I could do enough if I just had like if I just had a barbell and like a pair of 45s, a pair of 25s, a pair of 10s and 5s or something. Like I could do a lot with that. Just that. But that still weighs like, I mean that's still like 300 pounds of shit that I have to move around. And like, unfortunately, like I have a pull-up bar, but the way the doors are here, they're like old doors that are just, the doorway is really wide, so they're too wide for a pull-up bar. It just, I can't hang it up on the door. It just doesn't work, which is really, really annoying actually. I think it's like that's almost one of the biggest reasons I want to move from this place, so I can actually use a freaking pull-up bar. Fortunately, there is a calisthenics park with a pull-up bar like a mile away, but so I did have access to that because before I got my gym membership, I was just going there. You bought on sale through Craigslist for super cheap. Yeah, it's a thing. Gym stuff is so expensive, man. You just want to get like a squat rack and a bunch of plates and a barbell and stuff. It's going to cost you like a couple $1,000. Claudio, convert from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub. Nice, nice. Thanks for that, man. How you doing? How you doing? Alright, so this is getting frozen every time, right? Do we care? We kind of care. Do we care enough? Maybe. We might care enough. I think we do care enough, actually. I've lost too many games recently to not to giving freezing traps value that we probably don't want to. Dim stuff's especially expensive, yeah, because like a bunch of those places haven't been producing the last few months, and the demand for it all of a sudden went up through the roof. Yeah, so I was like looking, and it's like, oh, I was like looking in March or something. It's like, oh, let me get a barbell. When's it gonna be in stock? Oh, June. Oh, well, screw that. It was. You're watching calisthenics videos. It was full chest calisthenics workout, which is a million push-ups in different variations. That's pretty much it. There's not that many ways to train chest, calisthenics wise. There's not that many ways to train chest. Period. Actually. It's like the same thing. It's like when you see like a full bicep workout, it's like just gonna be like 12 different ways. I mean, not 12. You shouldn't do 12, but like, you know, it's just gonna be like 4 to 6 different ways to do curls. Like, this is all you need to know to be a pro curler. Just do a million curls.
The wand picks.
It's not freezing trap.
Justice is mine.
Your coach said curls for the girls. Yeah. I mean, the good thing is it definitely simplifies things. There's some nuances to curl training, but like there's honestly not that much. It's a point that's, you know, everyone wants to do curls, right? So there's like millions of YouTube videos out there of like all these different ways to do curls, but it's like really, it's like, it's a freaking curl. Just do curls. If you're doing curls, you're doing it right. If you're not doing curls, you're not doing it right. It's about that simple. We have to give this value, right? So it's pressure plate. We can't really not coin a 7 here. It's a 50-50 here. Win the 50-50. The best kind of 50-50, the one that you win.
Magic is not a toy.
Alright. I mean, this is a really sick Plague of Madness, because we have all the 1/1s in his way. It'd be sicker if we were killing a weapon at the same time, but at the same time, it might still be better to just play Curse Vagrant. Honestly, because there is some worry about the poison weapon biting us. So, yeah. That's the thing, yeah, I like the Plague, but it's just... We don't have wait, do we just have lethal? This is 10 damage from hand. We're 1 off, right? Because we have 12 here. We're 1 off. Oh. Yeah, let's just do this.
Justice is mine.
If we had 1 more mana, we had lethal, because we could play this too. So next turn, we actually have 12 from hand. Alright, not bad, not bad. Give me 1 minute, guys and gals. We will be right back. Don't go too far away.
Maiev versus Deathwing. Embrace the chaos.
None can escape my fury.
Ah. That should be fine. Having the cable rat, we should be able to combo this very easily. We can do both of these next turn, so we can dagger. Yeah, I'll do this now. You need to build muscle at some point in your life. You think for your unique situation, you need to get healthy, you need high protein first. Yeah, it's like you can't. So the most important thing for muscle growth is just making sure you have enough protein. That's really the single biggest thing. And you don't need a ton, but you just need to. If you don't have enough protein, you literally cannot physically build muscle. So it's not like you build muscle because you have protein, but it is a necessary part of it. But yeah, it's like, I mean, for me, it's like I didn't even realize how like I knew I wasn't buff, obviously, but it's like I didn't even realize like how weak I was until you start like actually working on it. You realize, oh shit. It's like when you're like, you know, if you're like really out of shape or something, or you're like in some way or whatever, and you don't even realize like, oh, you mean it's not normal to feel just bad all the time, you know, that kind of thing. It's like the same thing. It's like it's not normal to, you know, all your muscles to get sore if you use them even a little bit, you know. It's like the same thing. Working on is the most important. Protein's actually more important, because if you're completely untrained and you don't eat enough protein and you do absolutely no training whatsoever and you start eating protein, you will gain muscle. You won't gain a lot, but you will gain muscle. And a non-trivial amount. You won't gain nearly as much as you would if you just did like a little bit of training, but you will gain muscle that way. If your body is like seriously like undernourished and stuff. It's the same reason why, you know, like, you know, there's 16-year-olds that are buff and they don't go to the gym. It's just because they have, you know, good genetics and they eat a lot, you know, and you don't have to work out to build muscle. Your body will generate some muscle on its own.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
X marks the spot.
You only saw you took on weight when you tried that? Yeah, I mean, as I said, like, it's only like if you're not strong because you just haven't been eating any protein your entire life, that's what'll make it where you'll gain muscle automatically. But if you've been having enough protein and you just start eating more protein, it doesn't do anything. So I mean, that's the difference there.
I wonder.
Just like, if we do this, we activate this if he gets through this, which he probably does. But I mean, this is a bit more damage than we want to take. If we play this, we might just die. So we're not in the most comfortable spot right now. We also don't want to go wide because of this thing.
Quickly.
Surely nothing bad happens. This is something bad happening. But this play is great if we just get a flame strike or something.
On the wings of evil.
A little workout's enough. Yeah, I mean, like, especially if you're untrained and as a beginner, you don't need a lot of work. You don't need to train. Like, it'll help you to train more, obviously, again, but, like, anything will help. The more you put in, the more you'll get out, but, you know, anything will produce results. Did not hit the one we needed to hit. We got one of the two good targets. The author in a book you're reading would say that your self-image changed. Is that one of those books where it's like people that are saying like, you know, it's completely okay to be healthy at any size or whatever? Which is not entirely wrong, but also you'd say it's misleading. Okay, how do we not die? Probably involves this. It's not it, Chief. Maybe he doesn't see it. It's an awkward game. We just got completely rolled over. Our hand was just didn't have the tools we needed. He played a 3-3 that we couldn't kill, and that was our undoing, basically. Doing the Wand Thief play on 7 didn't work out, obviously. We would have been better off playing the 7 drop, but we would have died just the same, I would think. I think those plays were lose-lose. We actually win the game if we took the line we did, if the Tyrant actually hit the 3-3. Not the 3-3, the Worgen. I mean, we whipped both of our mage spell discovers. Just makes it hard, I guess. After a few months of 3 or 4 times per week, reduced to 1 and 2, and just 3 months seems to be enough. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have to get to like the intermediate phase before like, well, even like, depends on how much you're doing, you know, how hard you're training and stuff, but like, you know, there's like advanced people that train twice a week. Like full body twice a week. Some people that works. For some people that's better than other people, but we may actually want this. Alrighty then. I honestly don't even train that much right now, like I don't want to like spend all day in the gym when, you know, when half the people are still taking their masks off and just in general, like I don't want to spend too long in there, so
Grades getting low.
we don't quite have the damage to kill that thing. Or get home, don't risk it. I can't work out well enough at home. It's just not. I don't think it's really a viable option. like I've said, like, it's like if I don't go outside, I could, like, yeah, it's like I won't catch COVID, but I'll get really unhealthy just from, you know, being unhealthy, and then it's gonna be worse, I think. Not necessarily gonna be worse, but it's like, you know, if I'm unhealthy and then I catch COVID, it could actually be bad. Where if I'm healthy and I catch COVID, it won't be that bad. So that's my mindset on that.
On the wings of evil. Time for an experiment.
With how this opening is gone, we have a lot of value to fall back on. For us to not be super far behind, I think we have to feel like we're kind of doing okay. Doesn't feel great though. Could rush the Wanderer. I like that.
Would you help a weary traveler? Your cheek Call the dragons!
This really just makes it so he can't ignore it. Like, he probably has a Shadow Word Death that he might not want to use, but now he probably has to use. And it's just a removal that he can't use on the Wrapped Golem, right?
What is Elun's will?
Your future is
I'll rip that thing. The humans weren't meant to be stuck in these cement cubes. Yeah, that's also part of it, is like, it's like clearly not healthy, you know, to be inside all the time. As much as, even as someone who stays inside way more than most people, it's still like, I can't stay in here the whole time. I need some reason to go out. Okay, he has a brittle bone.
They break so easily.
Hit him in the face to activate the next brittle bone, right?
Ride the sky till you die.
Fire's avenged burn bright.
Doesn't make sense training, you're actually staying home doing everything, and everything's within a few.
Is not a toy.
Yeah, I don't have like, it'd be easier if I had like a home gym and stuff, and like I actually had space. Like, I can't move out inside, like I have to like do stuff outside, and I don't really, I don't know. It's also like my main fitness goal is to actually build muscle, which is not, it's not like you can't build muscles with calisthenics, but it's not optimal, you know. It's just simply not optimal. No, plays to do this. If he has Holy Nova, I guess you just say he has Holy Nova. It's just screw it or whatever, right? I mean, if we just hard smork him. This is 6, 10, 14, 17, I don't know. I think if he just also has Holy Nova, I mean, if he also has Mind Control, you just say give it to him. At a certain point where you just have to, like, say if he has a certain density of amazing priest cards, you just have to give him the win, right? You just can't play around him having literally everything. Kill the 4/9, we're never killing that thing. This feels right. I mean, this is never really wrong either, though.
Justice is mine.
I mean, we have so much burst damage in hand, we can just kind of surprise him, maybe. Y'all may pull up disagrees. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, the best muscle building exercise you can do at home is the pull up, but I can't do pull ups here. That's the big problem. Like, if I could do pull ups here, honestly, that might be enough that could make me, you know, actually do stuff at home. But I literally just, that's the one exercise I cannot do here. So so unlucky. Clap attack, thanks for the follow. Because actually, like, the amount of progress I was having when I was just doing pull-ups and, like, pretty much nothing else was actually pretty significant, but...
Is it cold in the shadow?
There's a door in the background. You might not have been here, but I was literally talking about this earlier, how the doorway is too thick, so I literally cannot put a pull-up bar up. It just does not fit. Minion we can't ignore. That's annoying. Wait, we have 6. We don't quite have enough. Well, we can ignore it because we can silence it. So I guess we do that.
Justice is mine.
We were distracted when you mentioned the park. You live by. You wish there were more public parks dedicated to wellness and training. Yeah, it's really nice here, honestly, because like I hadn't seen. There's some nicer ones, but like I mean, just any calisthenics parks. There's a few calisthenics parks that aren't great, but just yeah, those are. But they're really nice things to just exist, you know. So yeah, there should be more of them. You can build a pull-up bar holder thing out of wood. That would require me to be able to use my hands for anything practical, which is something I cannot do. How would that, what would that even look like though? I don't know. I bought rings, you know, like Olympic rings. So I can hang them by a tree and do pull-ups, but the problem is I haven't found a tree that's appropriate. And also it would ideally not be on someone's property, you know? That might come out with a shotgun and shoot me, you know? So, you know. If I can find a tree nearby that would fit all the criteria of being something I could hang a bar from, or hang my body weight from and not die, then I could do it. But I haven't found that tree yet. I've scouted the nearby area, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to like start looping around, like just looking everywhere and try to find a good tree, check every park and stuff. The problem is if I can't find a tree really close by, I just go to the calisthenics park a mile away. Here's a random video.
Hey YouTube, it's Tamora.
Okay, he actually builds. Oh, it's like an actual like pull-up bar, yeah. Yeah, the problem is it would take up a lot of space to actually build a whole apparatus like that. I do not have a lot of space. My landlord might let me keep it in the backyard if I actually build something like that though. So I probably could. But
Is it cold in the shadows? Justice is mine.
I guess we can smack him then. It's huge, it is huge. Anyway, Killer King asks, do I measure progress by how many reps I'm able to do? I mean, it depends on what it is. I mean, if it's like pull-ups, then yeah, reps is the main way. I mean, if it's something else, like, you know, if it's something that's weighted, you know, deadlifts or something, you know, you can do it more by weight. Even like dips or something, you can do weighted dips, right? So it would be, you could also do it by weight. Alright, let's just smack Arena, this guy in the face, Arena. It would be cool. I haven't built anything in a long time, I guess. Actually, the closest thing I came to building was this chair when it came. It's constructing this thing. It took like, this thing took like 1 or 2 hours to put together. Yeah. It's actually brutal. Okay. Oh, so much for the choice of whether or not we trade. It's like, well, I guess he made it for us.
Give us the money. Don't try anything.
A do-it-yourself TRX? That's pretty intense. Also be a little spooky. Just in general, like, if you do it well, I mean that would be one problem, is like anything where you're suspending your own body weight, you probably wouldn't want it to be the first thing you build, you know, because, you know,
You don't want to just, you know, absolutely get wrecked, right? That's kind of one problem, is like, yeah, I would like to at least have some confidence before I start building things that I need to like be hanging from. Especially TRX, you're gonna be hanging not feet first potentially. You know, you're gonna like fall on your back, and it's gonna actually be nasty, possibly.
Amazing.
It's just not the game. I don't think. Just not the game for it. So we'll see what we get though. Eating shit and die? Yeah, I prefer not to eat shit and die. That's pretty much my point. The point I was making, yeah. He takes 6 power off our board. I mean, it's gonna be a photo finish basically, this game, right?
Justice is mine.
There's a world where we even push that 1 damage phase, but
Double time and double pay.
okay. I mean, the best thing he does is a smug senior now, right? So he wouldn't be a smug senior, it'd be the heal dude. Imagine if we push that 1 damage base. Oh. Easy clap.
Justice is mine.
Easy clap.
Amazing.
Damn it, I misclicked. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I think we made a couple misplays this run, but still got there, so don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube people. Easy fun. What are the rewards? Golden Tome. Gold? Alright, not bad, not bad.